Yes, finally, I am done with 3 long and grueling night shifts. I haven't slept yet, but that is because I had a few videos to make. Before getting sleep, it's much more important to make videos than to get sleep, because all work and no play makes Maximus a very, very dull boy. And this is play to me. So, what I'm doing here is I'm going to test if there's a way to defeat Pikes frontally, using, you guessed it, Tagmata Cavalry. So here we have elite Ostrogothic Pikes, 3 ranks deep. 3 ranks deep. We have Tagmata in wedge. Tagmata 3 ranks deep. Ostrogothic Pikes 2 ranks deep. Tagmata 3 ranks deep. Ostrogothic Pikes 2 ranks deep. And Tagmata in wedge. So let's just pretend that you're up against a pike box, and this is very relevant to the battle that I'm going to be uploading today, a battle in the good, the bad and the ugly, sent to me by Obelix. So right away here you can see that the Tagmata 3 ranks deep charging into Pikes 2 ranks deep. They don't do too well at all. They get shredded on the charge. Then we have the Pikes 3 ranks deep. The Tagmata Cavalry does even worse. Let's see here if the wedge can do better. Well, a bit better, but not by much.
The men are losing faith.
However,
The men flee the field of battle.
look at what happens in this instance over here. So all of the Tagmatas get wrecked up against Pikes, but just look at how much longer the Tagmata Cavalry in wedge hold against the Pikes. And this Tagmata Cavalry, although it has lost 19 men, it's actually able to get in and to do damage to the elite Ostrogothic Pikes now. And this wedge is still alive. It's not really doing anything when the Pikes are 3 ranks deep. However, Pikes 3 ranks deep are almost going to be an impossibility in a pike box with any type of limitations on the number of pike units you can bring. So usually you will see pike boxes or Pikes 2 ranks deep, and then this allows you to do that against the elite Ostrogothic Pikes. Now, of course, this is not a cost-effective exchange at all for the Tagmata Cavalry. The Tagmata Cavalry is not quite, but almost twice as expensive as the elite Ostrogothic Pikes. But doing something like this, if there is no support available for the Pikes, can allow you to make a clean path straight through the Pikes. And if you look at this engagement here, there is really nothing stopping the Tagmata Cavalry from just continuing their path of destruction, charging the Pikes in the rear or getting to squishy skirmishers in the center. So we're just going to continue here, and you can see that in the Tagmata that was 3 ranks deep did basically nothing against Pikes 2 ranks deep, did even less against Pikes 3 ranks deep, but the diamond formation did manage to take down 19 elite Ostrogothic Pikes. Of course, that is a catastrophic result in terms of cost effectiveness. It's not cost effective at all. This engagement isn't cost effective either, but doing something like this could be surprising for an opponent. And it will actually open up the Pikes for you to be able to charge straight through the Pikes. So without hopefully destroying any suspense here, the Tagmata Cavalry is going to be able to mop up the elite Ostrogothic Pikes and defeat them when they are 2 ranks deep. And here you see a slight, I don't know if it's a bug or just a weird engagement where the Tagmata Cavalry don't know where to go and engage the elite Ostrogothic Pikes, because they kind of want to go over here, but they kind of want to go over here, and the elite Ostrogothic Pikes are completely divided now. There are no men connecting these 2 blobs of men together. There's just this wide open space in the center, and it looks like the Tagmata Cavalry decided to go and attack these elite Ostrogothic Pikes first. So a very weird engagement. The Tagmata Cavalry hasn't really lost anything in quite some time. The elite Ostrogothic Pikes are actually going to lose this engagement. So there you have it. One way to use Tagmata Cavalry and other similar cavalry units as can openers is potentially to have them in wedge against Pikes 2 ranks deep, And that is going to allow you to defeat even elite pikes frontally. So if you're up against the box, you have cavalry, you like skirmishers, you just need an opening. Using cavalry in wedge, melee cavalry in wedge, can actually be a viable strategy as long as you pour the units in fast enough. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of, oh god, Tagmata is so OP, they can defeat pikes from the front. Well, they actually kind of can, but this is without any support for the pikes, and this is not cost effective for the Tagmata. One unit charging in and stopping the Tagmata from breaking through, and this strategy just doesn't work. But still, I thought it was pretty funny. Strength and honor.